The Forestry step test was developed by B.J. Sharkey in 1979 to evaluate aerobic fitness in U.S. forestry workers. This test uses simple testing measures and minimal equipment to measure and determine aerobic fitness.
Before you start, you will need some equipment, which will include a step or a platform, which will be different for males and females. For males, you will need a 40 centimeter platform, and for females, a 33 centimeter platform, a metronome, and a body weight scale. Before you even test the subjects, you have to explain to them what you're doing, and you need to obtain any screening of health risks, and any consent has to be obtained before starting. You will also need to get their age, height, body weight, gender, and also let them know the testing conditions. When starting, you need to record their body weight. Then you need to set the metronome at 90 beats per minute. This is to indicate the stepping rate of 22.5 steps per minute. The subject steps up and down on the step leading with either leg. Males are to use a higher step than females. After 5 minutes of stepping, the subject sits down and a heart rate measurement is taken. Count a number of heartbeats starting from 15 minutes after completing the test, and stop counting 15 seconds later at 30 seconds post-exercise.
Let's take a listen to what the metronome sounds at the 90 beats per minute that will be used throughout the duration of the test. The next 2 minutes will show Laura and myself going through the motions of the forestry step test, making sure that we are stepping up and down at the appropriate time and keeping pace with the metronome. As we can see now, Laura is waiting for the 15-second mark so that she may take her heart rate from her carotid artery. In this moments before the 15 seconds, she is palpating the carotid, and then she takes her heart rate for 15 seconds. Age, post-exercise heart rate, and body weight are used to calculate maximal aerobic power, which can be used in reference to a table published online. This score can also be compared to a table of norms to see how you would compare to other people.
Some of the advantages for this test is that it's very simple and it requires minimal equipment, and it's very inexpensive, and it can be performed indoors or outdoors. It can also be self-administered. Some of the disadvantages is that some of the subjects may not have the fitness or coordination to maintain the required stepping rate.